At the end of 1967, the UK's trade deficit reached £107 million. In order to deal with the adverse effects of the trade deficit, then came the old-fashioned response, lowering the exchange rate, devaluing the pound, and in disguise, lowering the price of export goods to improve the competitiveness of export products. The big capitalists represented by Cecil King saw it as a good opportunity for speculation. So Wilson began to use more means to directly touch the interests of capitalists, and thus a conspiracy began. Cecil King approached Earl Mountbatten to discuss launching a coup. In this small secret meeting of big capitalists, businessmen, and scholars, Cecil King explained his plan to Mountbatten. The government will disintegrate, the streets will bleed, the armed forces will be involved, and then they will form a provisional government to overthrow the current government, and Mountbatten will be the head of the new government. This bold plan was something Earl Mountbatten never expected. He neither agreed nor refused, but asked them to wait for 48 hours for him to think before replying. Mountbatten studied the successful cases of military coups in various countries. After some reasoning, he found that it was unrealistic to overthrow the Wilson government by military coups, but he could rely on the Queen. While the Queen was visiting and studying at Claiborne Ranch in Kentucky, a late-night phone call broke her study trip. Wilson informed the Queen that Mountbatten and others were now plotting a coup and requested Queen's support and protection for him. Back to the UK, the Queen summoned Earl Mountbatten and gave him a lecture. The coup plan failed. Supplementary historical facts. Although Earl Mountbatten participated in the secret meeting organized by Cecil King, he did not choose to cooperate, but scolded them badly. And it was Earl Mountbatten himself informed the Queen that someone was plotting a coup. The Queen's visit to Kentucky to learn about horse breeding experience actually took place in 1984, which was much further away than that.